It's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality's temple.
The Nation of Islam make mockery of Dr. King and the Civil Rights Movement. I'm not going to turn no other cheek. Malcolm X was out there. We don't turn no other cheek. You hit us, you hurt us, we're going to hit you back. Again, goes back to the Quran. The Quran says, do you think that you will believe and not be tried? Malcolm. I didn't put on my Malcolm X pen. But Malcolm running around the country and people applauding. I wish I was a Muslim. Malcolm is so brave. All praises due to Allah for the hour Elijah Muhammad. Nobody mess with no Muslims. You mess with us, we're kicking your ass. That's Malcolm all over the country. We're not like Dr. King. It don't take much to lay down on the ground and let somebody kick you in your face. That non-violent bull doo-doo. Malcolm, Mr. Tough Guy. And people clapping. Oh, the Muslims is just so brave. I ain't never heard no black man talk about the white man the way those Muslims do. I never seen a colored man talk about white people like that. If I didn't like pork chops so much, I could probably be a Muslim. Yeah. Then in 1962, there was a raid on the temple. I believe it was in Compton or either it was Los Angeles, 1962. And a brother who was close to Malcolm X was killed, Ronald Stokes. Okay. Here we go. You say if somebody hurt you, you're going to hurt them back. You've been saying this for years all over the country. Nobody going to mess with no Muslims like that. Secretary gunned down. 1962. Malcolm upset because his reputation is on the line, because Malcolm know what he's been saying for all this time. And now here you are. What you gonna do, Malcolm? Now, we don't know what Malcolm really wanted to do. Now, mind you, just because Malcolm X had a bow tie, don't mean Malcolm's don't know how to get down. A lot of the brothers in the temple, remember, they came from criminal backgrounds and they know what violence is. So don't think they don't know how to get down. Even right now today, I know I talk about the FOI and whatever. Some of these brothers come from the streets. That's still in them. What you gonna do, Malcolm? I don't know. Elijah Muhammad told him immediately, I don't know what's going on in your mind. Stand down. We're going to let Allah deal with it. What? That's not what Malcolm was saying. Malcolm was saying, going all over the country, talking about, if you mess with Muslims, we don't turn no other cheek. Malcolm did not say, if you mess with Muslims, Allah gonna handle it. That's not what Malcolm was saying. Malcolm was telling the world, you mess with Muslims, you got an ass whooping coming. From me personally. Elijah Muhammad said, stand down. And I saw, and you can go on YouTube, and you can watch Malcolm at a press conference, 1962, and Malcolm was talking about the killing of Ronald Stokes and the injuries of some other Muslims in 1962. And you can look at Malcolm's face, and you can tell Malcolm didn't like that, and he was all messed up. And you know that people started looking at the Muslims differently when that happened. And so Malcolm was at the press conference. Well, due to the wisdom of our leader, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we're going to put it in the hands of Allah and all that old nonsense. And so Malcolm, being the creative person that he was, he decided to file a lawsuit against the police. Now we know, and Elijah Muhammad knew, what would happen if they got into it with the Los Angeles Police Department. First of all, the Los Angeles Police Department is not a joke. Some of us who live in LA or whatever, brothers and sisters, you know Los Angeles Police Department is corrupt as hell, and there ain't no joke. Who knows how many murders they got away with in LA? They're not no joke by themselves. Secondly, they're going to bring in the FBI, the CIA, the federal government going to get involved. And they're going to shut down every temple in the nation and put Elijah Muhammad in jail, and Malcolm and all these other people, and your Allah ain't going to do a damn thing. Elijah Muhammad already know that. Elijah Muhammad is in Chicago living the good life off these naive people, living the rich life in the white neighborhood. Louis Farrakhan is living in the white neighborhood. Malcolm X, Dr. King live with black people in the hood. Louis Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad live in the white folks' neighborhood. Eating off of gold plates, and caviar, swimming pool, movie stars. Elijah Muhammad is like, you ain't gonna mess up all this. I'm a poor dirt farmer from Sandersville, Georgia. I never would imagine living like this. And you're gonna go around because of that Negro, we can replace him. This is the reality of it, y'all. We can replace him. So what he did, the police kill him. Give him some more to kill. We can always convert some more. I'm living the good life. Malcolm, sit your happy ass down. Louis Farrakhan the same way. Louis Farrakhan don't want no trouble. He get on the rostrum talking all this stuff. He knows when to stop. He knows the line that you don't cross. And then Farrakhan back off. Farrakhan don't want to lose his lavish lifestyle. fancy cars, Central Air, caviar, lobster Newburgh. He didn't want to lose all that. He was getting a whole lot of booty. His wife was at home. I wonder where my Lewis is at. Lewis is somewhere getting some booty. That's what Lewis is doing. Smoking some weed. Allah Akbar. All praise is due to Allah. And then he see Farrakhan sing some of that booty he liked. He said, ooh, la, la, la. That's the reality of it, y'all. That nigga always talk about the minister. That nigga always talk about the minister. Whoa. Something that grinds my gears. So the reality is, the Nation of Islam did all that huffing and puffing and talking about and making mockery of non-violence. They was just as non-violent as Dr. King. Actually, Dr. King, his organization was more violent than the Nation of Islam, because Dr. King and those non-violent, the freedom fighters and all those people, they actually, man to man, was dealing with the racists. Farrakhan was safe on a rostrum in the mosque. Elijah Muhammad was safe in his house. All these other people were safe. The only one that was different, probably, well, there's some other organizations, but the Black Panther Party was dealing with them face to face. Nation of Islam wasn't dealing with these people face to face like that. The only time the Nation of Islam got down with the police is when they were attacked. They didn't go out trying to mess with no Ku Klux Klan people or the police or nothing like that. They never tried to act upon the crap they was talking. And I know Malcolm X felt real bad in 1962, all that huffing and puffing he was doing. And I'm very sure a lot of black folks, brothers and sisters, and even white folks, what them Muslims gonna do? Malcolm talked all this stuff. They don't do nothing. And Farrakhan and his people not gonna do nothing either. Now they will kill me. They will beat y'all in the head with a stick. Yeah, they would do that. They turn around and kill Malcolm. But they're not going to do anything to these other folks.
And as always in parting, we wish you...
Come on and jam with us next week on these same stations. And you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love.